Hi everybody, it's Honest John and still in Hawaii. And Mitt Romney has come out and said that if he's elected president, he will get the unemployment rate down to 6% by 2016. Now, in order to do that, about 165,000 jobs would have to be created every month, which is exactly what the average of the Obama administration is. So basically, Mitt Romney is saying that if he's elected president, he'll have about the same success that Obama's had. All the people who are quote unquote experts are predicting that by 2016 the unemployment rate will be down to 6%, regardless of who's in office. So, if Mitt Romney were elected president, he could do nothing and the unemployment rate would go down to 6%. Unfortunately, Mitt Romney doesn't plan on doing nothing. He has an economic plan, as do the Republicans. And believe me, it would not get the unemployment rate down to 6%. The Republican economic plan consists of more taxes, more tax breaks for the rich. There is an increase in taxes, it's on the middle class and the poor. More tax breaks for corporations, who many of them are not paying any taxes to begin with. What this would mean is that the government would actually give more money to the corporations. Ending Medicare, ending Social Security, uh, taking away workers' rights, taking away union rights. That's their plan. Now, the myth that tax breaks for the rich creates jobs has been proven to be false. We've done that for a long time. We've done it for over 10 years. It's proven to be false. They promise that they will return to that policy. And of course, they will deregulate Wall Street, which has shown us that they're so responsible with the economy and with the money. Now, here's the thing. Another myth is that the rich are the job creators. They're not. Let me tell you what creates jobs, okay? It's a strong and profitable and vibrant and big middle class. When you have that, the middle class creates demand for products and services, and that creates jobs. Tax breaks for the rich, all they do is take money out of the economy. And that's what's been going on for years and years. As the rich have been getting richer, if all this stuff about the rich doing well actually created jobs, the rich are better off than they've ever been. The corporations are recording record profits, but there's no jobs accompanying it. And that's because the middle class is eroding and weak, and they don't have enough income. They're struggling to survive. They're not able to spend money. They're not able to create demand. Let me tell you one thing you can do to create jobs and strengthen the middle class is to pass a law that every time a CEO gets a raise, that all the workers in the company will get a raise that corresponds to that. So that way, the middle class would begin to rise up. Their income would go up along with rich people's income. And everybody would benefit, including the rich. Now, there's another thing that we could do to bring the unemployment rate down. And that's to focus like a laser on repairing our infrastructure, bridges and roads and whatever, and the power grid. And I'll tell you, we've got a whole lot of stuff that needs to be done. We've got hundreds of bridges in the United States that are not safe to drive over. And yet nothing's being done about them. We have a whole lot of construction workers out of work. So let's put those construction workers to work repairing all that stuff. And I guarantee you that the unemployment rate will start heading for that 6% a lot sooner than 2016. But the Republicans in Congress are blocking anything like that. They campaigned in 2008 on jobs. I challenge anyone out there to point out one thing that Republicans have done to create jobs. Yeah. You even look at the states. You look at all these states, they've been busy passing legislation about vaginal probes and things like that. Nothing to improve the lives of the people that live in those states. You look at Scott Walker over in Wisconsin. Right? Last in the nation in jobs. All of the changes that he made, all those tax breaks for the rich, and they've got 26,000 fewer jobs than when he started. They have lost jobs. Last in the nation. Like I said, you have to strengthen the middle class, not attack it. Republicans have been attacking the middle class since the Reagan administration, and the country has been slowly spiraling downhill. You want this country to do well? You want the economy to purr? You put pro-middle class politicians in office. You have politicians who are willing to strengthen union rights. You have politicians who are willing to tax the rich and invest that money in our infrastructure. And I'm not just talking about bringing the tax rates back to the Clinton administration. I'm talking about going back to progressive tax rates. The rich are living the American dream, and they'll still be rich. It's not like we're going to take the rich and turn them into paupers. What we are going to do is take some of the money that is out of the economy, sitting uselessly in banks, or being used in speculation that hurts the middle class. Take that money and put it to work. Funding entrepreneurs. Funding startups. Rebuilding our deteriorating infrastructure, and the economy will hum. And it won't matter what happens in Greece. It won't matter what happens in Europe or Asia, because it'll be happening right here. Thanks for listening.